Welcome back. A little bit of a lot. Today I want to talk about fixing a generator fuel tank. So I walked out to the shop one day, looked underneath the generator, and there was a puddle of liquid. Obviously it smelled like gas, so I knew it was gas. Maybe it was coming out of the carburetor, but I turned the gas valve off, so I know it wasn't coming out of the carburetor. Looked underneath the gas tank, and you could see basically where it had started dripping through the bottom of it. I've never seen a gas tank rust before, but in this case, that was the case. So I have the gas tank off now. Pretty easy process. I'm going to be using tank weld. A lot of times you would think just using any kind of JB weld is the best possible solution, but they have this thing called tank weld, and it is a fuel resistant epoxy putty. Pretty easy process. We remove the gas tank from the generator. There's 4 bolts on each side of the gas tank. You pull the gas line off, make sure you pinch it off, turn the fuel off. They will have some fuel that drips out of it, that's okay. Pull the gas tank off. In my case, I had a little bit of fuel still left in it, but it wasn't enough where I couldn't attack the problem. As you can see, we got the gas tank off. It's just laying here, and on the bottom side of it, I've already repaired the patch. This was a very easy process. All you have to do is obviously find out where your leak is. Mine was at the very bottom of the pan, which makes sense. It was not dripping out of this valve here. It was right here at the bottom. You could see it. You can see the corrosion. So all I did was take a Oracle sander with some, I think it was this 120 grit. I think you go as aggressive as maybe a 60 grit, you know. Just apply it on there, sand it out that area, kind of where the bare metal is, because obviously this is painted. So I got to an area where it was bare metal, mixed up some tank weld epoxy. I end up using half of this for this big of an area, which is probably a 3x5 area, and mix it up. It's a 2-part epoxy. You just kind of mix them together until it turns one continuous color. Applied it on the area. It's been this way for a week, and I've had it setting. There's some gas still in there. I don't think you can hear that, but there's definitely still some gas in there. I had it sitting like this to kind of make sure that don't want to put it back on the generator if it's still leaking gas. So it's been sitting like this for at least a week. It's been working great. So all we have to do now is reinstall the tank on the generator and see if it starts. As you can tell, it's pretty easy to fix a gas tank leak with the right epoxy. You want a gas resistant epoxy. Pretty easy. So if you struggle like me and it's hurricane season here at the Gulf Coast, you might want to get it looked at. Make sure you start your generator, run it for 5 or 10 minutes, run it out of gas, and I hope all is well. So thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll see you on the next one.